Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Yensaka Prophet Telvin ni ade soa. So for penia se ni ade bia meka no other prophetic life embassy ano ewo yipi. Ene ono na nyame adom. Okasa fa ni mu a okasa wi a na tese Ghana nyina etie Onyankopɔn difo me mo akwaba ele ba prefer so
nyame hira mo nyina
pacho umpomboko de
nyame adom me umpomboko
umpomboko odifo de ehun yan po se bebisa so obotom ti sen because nyame adom bibia yo okay
yeah
normally bisa obotom apomuden na fe de aka no ye de atoato so back se mpacho asafo ma ho te sen
omunye na omo ye they are doing very well by the grace of God.
Yeah, they run. They say and then come ofi ha komo ho pa na ansa na no enkroma yenta de kakra na nyankopon cha de ene mu amu amanone mu amu UK US Canada and afa Europe o pese o send this ikaba Ghana na hit it directly to your account and na say umomo wallet de o hia LM5 de o hia LM5 eno na chese se no enipa chese omo pese o musika eba bedu Ghana ententem so no omo de o musika nti uko App Store and I say Google Play Store na what download LM5 app no na o download that chese o qualify money a o be send no o fancy ka o be send no say e be 100 euros a I don't know o benya 10 euros as bonus the only one say o be use me promo code Sampa TV so for baby edu no Sampa TV eti o use promo code Sampa TV and then that no Sampa TV say LM5 for be more discount as am say bonus o subsequent si transfer be no say ano be den krama say when ya discount fe na fe unso wenya enigye ewo mesra wada. You don't need so many apps now. They are sending sika. You hear a LM5 everybody jam coupon LM5 I don't know Ghana for you na I want man on say Europe and say baby a utie mi bia no enya Ghana nko a African countries ni bebre wo hwa say LM5 adwuma ko eju person send sika wa asundue mu dia eno ane LM5 sign it up CCA na fe use me promo code Sampa TV emode Sampa TV emode papa na o send this kana say o send $100 o benya $10 and afei say who you use pounds and also 10 pounds say discount na bebre kwa yo here ne say u be use Sampa TV o sign out na afei bibia fa level na da so na say bibia fa level no na wie LM5 enso aso ya say and na say ye di twumi Prophet Telvin and we pono utumi send the offering efa LM5 utumi sow seed efa LM5 yes utumi sow seed say bia wo difo bi odini di ti say so for Telvin utumi sow seed e wona brabom wa bro use LM5 no use Sampa TV as you promo code
wala tala
na edinu prodifo esna Sampa TV no so di say no use Christ na bebre odifo
yes
no
and now you are brand ambassador
I say auntie e bebe fi na fi wala ba be campus na bebe fi o say na no bompa ye ma me no na mi adom so usra edin no so Sampa
wala tala
e edin Sampa no na TV no nti say edin no attract
wala
so be grand type Sampa TV wona yi no mu a Eisidan ko asika mpa ni bottom da.
Never. Amen. Amen.
Enti mon sign up sisi ya Asampa TV. Na afi lemfa no yemfa nye adwuma na bibi amfa level.
Wala tana.
Prof na no Friday all night course so na ye ba ko a wo kan wo mu eye me de ne se. Usi nipa bia no level bi obedu no ene ehun attacks. A obenya. Enti na utu asafo mafo se on pese nipa be kan ho asem de a ene tena OABC di mu a because okosra you become the topic.
You become a target.
Yeah. Sofo. Word bi a metie na ewura mi mu pa.
No cray.
Me so metu ho anam because na and say amanfo bi no cross line no.
Oko mango dua so a obi anto abobo mbo mango na embrace. The only throw stones are the ripe ones. So once it's ripe and it's glittering and it's beautiful, that's the ones that's going to be attacked. So no one goes about plucking rotten fruits or anything. Omoko for the ripe ones, the ones that look better. Or no omoko for. So that's how it is. So once you are ripe and you're out there, you can glow and you can shine, definitely they'll come after you. That's the Lord.
And then that meka say meni wo interview mu nyina no day a ewiase nyina twen ana me here post no obi can say and interview na che World Cup finals.
Yeah, I think that's why our TikTok and things are freezing.
I see.
The pressure on it.
I see. But so for me did say nyankopon adom wo hihye nkom bebre na otwi de ase ade achi bia enkom sha wa hye no ebem na se de wo mu a ye latest a wo kan ya nyankopon fa so kan ya ebe mu ye doom so sabotage no. I think say on the 30th April and na yet na fia na ye kasae na wo kan say o mampani John Dramani Mahama na memwu mu no uhu bibi se sabotage a chese beba so e wona mamu mu na ebefa power sector ho na say I think along the line when 1 month later me say bisa now say doom so na ekoso no enye sabotage na sabotage ne ba yanka say de ebebu say sabotage na ekoso papa yesi afi mu on the 12th of January 2026 na aban ekochia eka ewo energy sector ho over 1.47 billion dollars wa clear carding in every ho.
That's a lot of money.
Yes. Enti na tese enipa ehwe anim sa efi sabre no kono de dum so bia emmebium na se eti wa yenkoti a akosombo ahye the eti anisa energy minister Asake Great Cobos and was I reshuffle Ashanti region ECG Penifunu. I want my dream bad your kind so I feel sabotage ne do one.
The sabotage is activated.
The
sabotage is clearly activated, and so more train the catalyst for the sabotage as the Lord lives. It is activated. Now let me break it down to you in a very, very simple way. There are 3 kinds of sabotage that will take place. The first sabotage, I don't know, I think I want to sit comfortable. The first sabotage we are witnessing. The first one has to do with the energy sector. I told you, sometimes there are some things that I've been saying, and I've spoken about these things in one of our interviews earlier. In 2024. I told Nakuja one thing in one of the interviews, and the statement was this statement clearly. I'm yet to find out that interview because when I search myself, I can't find the interview. It's too many things to find. So, in the communication, I told him that there is something they will do again when Mahama wins the election. They will say, and it was a lot of people kept mentioning it to me. They will say that Mahama has brought Doomso back again, but saying say when Mahama comes to power, Doomso will come. So that is what I came back to repeat as the sabotage. And then I repeated it. That's from 2024. Somewhere mid 2024, July more baby. One of the interviews we had. One we did an interview where I was in a black shirt, suit.
Na could
And I think before that one, that was earlier interview. So I said, Oba, these are the challenges that you face. They will try to get him to come say, okay, Mama is Doomso president. Yes. So they are about this thing. There's a first catalyst, which is the first sabotage.
Okay.
It has about 7 sabotage.
Hey,
Principal set, yeah.
Our energy sector.
Yes. The first one was the helicopter crash. This is the second sabotage. But then the 3 are the main ones I want to pay attention to. Anytime any people die, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
It's all orchestrated. The first one had a name they wanted to use for. They wanted to say, oh, once he becomes president, somebody will die. Then they go to the phase 2. The phase 2 is that when it comes to becomes president, this will come. Doomso will return back, and the Doomso no and starting and that condition. Now, the Doomso situation that they are activating. Let me explain something to you. It is more or less like when you were ahumabia etime curly ni ho okojinemu. The more you are trying to take it off, then it's trying to is wrapping you in another angle. Then you try to take it off, you're not wrap you Adam. So I said, yeah, like whatever they will be trying to repair it. Each step will get them into a very different kind of entanglement. So the more they are moving, the more they are getting squeezed. So they will try to fix it, then it will start in another way. They will try to fix it, and then it will start another way. As a talk car be an engine in here, unless you change the engine to a new one. And that's what is going on. It is going to play a little game there. Accra own is also going to be in another dimension. No, I saw it clearly. When the sabotage took place, I think I've said it several times. So the most important thing that should have been done once I kept mentioning that thing, and I say some things that the amount for B, I don't know what happens, like people are sleeping too much, but when these things do happen, the most important thing you're supposed to do, the first key principle, is to put your eyes to it, because the things I'm saying is not, I say, soon someone die soon. I'm talking to you about timelines. So it means it's going to fall. Straightforward the way I've explained it. And to what you do is, sorry, now I'm making the necessary changes there. Because almost say Tokrobi, that was with here. Now quickly why they work up patch Tokrono. If it's at the level of the presidency, it's easy for the president to make a move. Because he's very smart and fast. And so he moves quickly. But when it comes to the level of the ministers and everything, they normally ignore these things. And that's the problem. So it will hunt them quickly and faster before they can realize it. And that's where the problem is. It will come like a wave before they notice it. And then we are on a very, very tight wave right now as I speak to you right now. It's well, as I was looking at it in time, I saw a sabotage, and the sabotage was like a very strong entanglement. I said, "Well, wrap it into something more or less like a, how they call it, the Russian doll. So it's like, they will try to fix it to a level. Say, oh, don't worry, it's not. Then they will go again.
Prof, me no energy sector sema ye ken NDC ban power. The TN say, oh, containers ayira ni ade nso bepem ne. Yanti say yanchi obi kra di na kwa akogina court. Ana say omotu anamo bi the TN say Doomso and na excuses upon excuses.
Yeah. So now you hear a lot of things. Obviously, Cobra and Python. Obviously, like that's the game. It's all part of the sabotage. That's a game, so they make it look funny, like a joke. And when it looks like a joke, I say, Obi Wahodom, they don't, most people don't listen to actual information. They listen to anything they hear on social media. They say, oh, and the mama person catch say, Doomson is, your Python, and I can say at the end, then it becomes a joke. And that's the news that goes across the world.
And nobody also Ashanti reading.
I mean, look at this. Then somebody is going to take this very serious. Now, funny say, we're not your no D among Fatim, but without knowing, said that there are certain things that are ongoing, and these things has to be observed clearly, and the situations has to be dealt with. Because if you want to sit down now, I'm going to give a very simple statement now.
Okay.
If the president and the ministers want to sit down and bridge the catalyst and the sabotage, I've told you only 3. I wrote it down on my Facebook. Yes, there's a lot coming. There's already the first one that is gone already. So it's left with extra 3. Now I've told you 3. There's left with another 3. Now, the 3 that is being set is a different kind of catalyst pathway. But then this the 3 that is there, that's what I want to break down. The electricity situation, it will be a kind of entanglement that is impossible to breach. Oh, they fix here, then it will turn this way. They fix here, it will turn this way. The thing is being tempered with spiritually and physically. So they have to do a very thorough overhauling.
Oh, energy sector.
Overhauling. And once energy, you see, Obiabodi say share.
No one says she is with the
chilled water.
They say, but the fancy who be more. Who says you're not the one body? What body sending them?
Contingency plan, yes. Now, when in that condition of the catalyst I'm looking at, Obiabodi say share now for insuring, and they are see what because it's coming to everybody. It's coming to everybody. It's coming to everybody. It's a very strong sabotage that is going to be playing, and it's playing from now to the end of 2027. It's a game, and this is a critical matter. As it stands now, if you're a minister or anything, and you're playing a very agency, government agency, any other thing, you need to open your eyes right now, because they are digging pits under you that you do not know. You come crumbling down. When they are done with it, the worst one they will go after is even to tamper with the economy, the finance ministry. That's the one. That's the one of the 3. But I won't tell you exactly how it goes. When they get there, I'll do that one. Share that this is we won't get there.
But I'm saying something now cannot. And so and now will be better. At the end, I say me is so emotional. Better. Obedi matam from. But yeah, asema okay. Say nipa dasani yato aba. Obi abetena so wo sabotage no. Say amemo no menkoso. Say bio light yeso a yenso ewo party ba ku fie. Anope mi benyina manikum na medite na kuja. Mani enyina ye ko man na no anado. Edundum akame. Enti say uti ono ka say
for the past few days, I've just been sleeping with generators.
Meeting because me to me now. And now me got a Richard Dabo Fanny Bisabia and they called the na generator also say insuna and the weather is not too cold and to heat and stuff like that. Papa, where the camera no see yet overhauling our energy sector.
Overhauling every corner you find yourself. All ministers immediate overhauling. It will surprise you. It will be like this thing. It's more or less like a siege, a military siege. They will be surrounded before they figure it out.
Grid Co ECG and Hefakra. Provided power in
all of them overhaul.
Papa, I can say quite today.
They should overhaul. I said even the minister, they should overhaul their whole city. They should trace to the last end. overhauling. Even the road minister, finance, all of them. They will say they will complete road construction, big push everything. It will become sand. A better anyway. Mricha. It will become a Zakota. It will turn into potholes we do after rain. That's the game some people will be playing with them. They should go and watch.
It's a big push, you know. Yeah, every more airplane is on mail. No.
It will be so massive that they will be cutting sword. The president will be cutting sword under things he does not know. Like, oh, just go and finish everything. Everything looks so beautiful, nice, and then it's just a statement. They have to go and make sure their leg is on the ground to the fullest capacity, because the sabotage that is coming is a big situation.
Yeah, first interview now, o can say assembly no, o can say a yankrophobia or more opportunity say on be joining amemgu no.
Yeah.
Your more negusu yes.
Yeah, there are people that are running in. Now they are playing a central game. So
and I feel opposition come on.
Yes. Sir, if they don't
okay.
If your own household don't open the doors, the back doors to the enemy, they will never enter. I mean, I'm not a lot of obi by social media say me the mechanic papa ma NDC and I'm like, I'm not talking about NDC. I'm talking about the president that is on. If the president that the next president is coming on is not like God does not show towards me to lead or follow in that angle, I'll not be talking about it. And to the president that is on we are talking about chrono conformity see crobeshia or not see it's movie. Exactly. So we are supposed to say these things so that there will be clarity. Because to warn is to arm, or for one is to harm, or however it is. Anyways, that's it basically. That's the phase 1. Phase 2 of the sabotage,
okay,
which is very critical, will enter into the gold industry. The gold board, especially that place. I'm making it very clear. I could have just kept quiet and then talk about that one in private, but I wanted to be clear in the atmosphere so that it will be clear, so that the push will go.
Okay.
Yeah, so that other people that are also at the back will begin to watch for that operation. There is gold operation, gold board, next sabotage. They are the next on the list. It's a plan. They will take over the next one is that the target markets that is being established by the president, all of them will catch
24-hour market.
And when I talk right now, quick, put your CCTV cameras. Make sure you are active. Police everywhere, plan, organize, make sure you are set already. It is in time. So if you plan well and organize and orchestrate your timing and everything precisely, each step of the way. When they go after the gold is documentation, so that one you will not see it coming easily, but the things will be there, it's all trapped. Yeah.
And then many I say at that I say, if I say na nipa ye so wicked. At the Indian year was as usual.
No politics.
What at all? Dear nobody. Dear nobody saying Obenda him and then Obenda him.
So the sabotage, that's what you are seeing.
And the gold board issue now can say a bedu baby. Gold board no back cap there only be 200 and something million. A million, a billion. A bedroom, not just a trade structure completion of Mohammed's presidency. That scandal will pop out with huge sums of money, but that one we are dealing with it. So, and you better
scandal soon is huge.
Well, the Owasuno, until the
that is that part, and I'm sure all the sabotage I've explained to you, the 3 ones that are closer to you, you will understand how to move, how to strategize yourself. This is the first time I think I'm sending a message that is going to ministers of
exactly.
I think I never talked towards the angle.
It's unusual, say like Ubek can't say over or so say they be on there can't say
but right now don't worry, where they are. Because the level of entanglement, it was not easy. When we are done, when they are able to hold the whole, pay attention to this. When they are able to hold the whole ECG thing, they are able to deal with the power 1-2-1-2. They will have to borrow some 1-2 operational power to kickstart and push other things, and then award contracts for certain turbines to be formed again, and then repair some other machines, turbines to come back alive so that they can keep pushing all those machine electric charges. Then all the meters will start having problems too. So it's a very typical game, Right now, I'm exposing too much information.
Because send America's energy sector that he clear, you see a change transformers. Not just any in a preparation. I buy air.
When the energy minister should also make sure he's looking at these transformers too. I said sabotage is huge. Yeah, you are under siege. You are not just you are not aware of it.
I don't want to go there.
Papa, that was you say I'm made a mission. I'm professor.
Me trust na. The Ghana for you na air train. Na answer na nonkroma. Mesra wo say wotemenka say wo amanone wo Canada, UK, America, ana Europe. Now person ye transfer e de Ghana ha. Through your Momo account and I say or bank account, Lemfi, and I ube download Lemfi, and no, and as I say, ubia a so simple. Opese uso seed. Egu sofo bi na say na oshira wi ye na isra no ewura osunsun mu ba wa brabo mu a de ube download a Lemfi. Na Lemfi no o transaction bi obeye no first qualified transaction no no ubenya say discount wo mu a no anu dem papa it is all send $100 ubenya $10 and afei wo send £100 ubenya £10 say anu dem pa me so do here ne say ubekọ Play Store and say App Store no what download do Lemfi. Now download that. Now when you shoot the promo code Sampa TV.
I think I should do some of the ad for you. We have about 3,000 plus people here.
Oh, and your mom sign up.
3,000 people. Yes. Lemfi.
Promo code
Sampa TV.
Sampa TV.
Promo code Sampa TV. I said so let's talk about the things you're talking about.
So Obi-Wan Manone say UK. Canada.
And no, I'm talking about the interview.
Oh, okay. And the end to us.
No,
Prof!
I mean, that's kind of money super because the way I love the energy. It's good.
Okay. Yo, Prof, the Ghana for you na air train is a World Cup. I'm funny say bear 1 month ni na obetina fidie so na ye na otwetwe nkomo. Wabra na Yasaki coach Otoado. Na odibetu dwase ba bi ade na edu no de. Omo temper with time no. Na ye more 21 days.
Okay.
21 days no. Ukwohwe wiem ahwe. Se ne
Do you have any other questions for me? So that I will put the World Cup, not me can, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you are not sorry. Okay.
No, I want that to be with the last thing I say today.
Oh, I see.
But that's very important to me.
Okay. Okay. Yo. And your questions, the what's that? Aside World Cup, no. But said the Nyame de Mao, they say, be country, no. What did you Janafi? Another question near the World Cup, no.
Okay. So, with regards to the most important things I was talking about is the sabotage. That's where my critical plan is.
Okay.
And that's as the Lord lives.
Okay.
That's the chain of operations that are ongoing in line.
Yo.
And we should watch, cut that thing and control it.
Yo.
If it is not under our control, we will lose the whole control in that angle.
Prof,
so that one we've dealt with it.
The SMA told ya Omampeni Donald Trump. Ekoba say obeshe nkom say bibi be koso White House, so there will be a tutu will be because of White House. No, I think weekend is Saturday. Omampeni Trump oni media personalities ekoshia wo so mucho mwenum kakra. Then we are nisa branch bia friend Allen. All tutu wo area ho. Then we are nisa Omampeni Trump da fomu muni disimuka. Oni ne vice nyina. Omo jane. Ave actually Trump say oh we nyane. No, he was walking. I said, well, no, that. As we end in a video, he said, oh, Trump, now that form. Catalyst, no,
absolutely. You know, once I post the thing exactly, I know exactly. You see, words fail us. That's the thing. And sometimes, when I'm talking about, like today, I've only slept for 20 minutes. Which means I've like since yesterday until today. Mada for 20 minutes.
Wow.
So whilst I'm able I slept in the car literally. That's the only time I slept. Until once a minimum is here, you think I've really slept, it's just in the car. As I'm sitting down, some of the things I want to say, they are in my head.
Okay.
I know what I'm seeing. But I will be saying them and maybe there's a distraction.
Okay.
What them say, even time when I was talking about ECG sabotage, at that time I was distracted. I was trying to do something on my phone. So I was pressed my phone because that time the internet was not good and people were commenting. The internet. So it was like so distracted.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll also be talking about something. The words I'm about to address that I'm talking about it, and then you also say something or distraction. Because I've not had enough sleep, I'll be having brain fog. What happens is then I'll start it and then I'll not finish.
Okay.
So maybe sometimes, my hallmark is precision. To add details to what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, and when we're growing down in prophecy, people used to say, oh, yeah, the Nyansa nation come. They are trying to do this. They know about 50-50 thing. Then they have a bypass.
Exactly.
But in our generation, we like it direct. We like to be precise. We want details. Because we don't want a safeguarding prophecy. I say, me who say, we baba be seen and so again I say and no man you know be and we so because I say no man left now why did you to then no man left now right now some kind of say no man left now be too first now no man right now to second now say no man left to go D kind then there's a whole lot of stuff so later no matter how you do it their interpretation is the right one. So you'll never know. But then in this generation we have gone past that. We are clear people. We are precise, we are direct in that condition. So that is how some of the times the words will always fail us. But exactly what we mean is what we are putting across. And as the Lord lives, catalyst is what is being activated. Yes. And that is phase 1.
Wow. Yes. Every Trump na Yemra Ghana. Nancy Ebetodja cocoa price world market Papa eba from minim say what check you say the price of cocoa in the next cocoa season ebetumi akosro minim so what check you because cocoa farmers
I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I'm looking at it.
Farmers is one no musu
with the prices of cocoa.
Yeah.
Yes. That one will not just hit early. It will be later, but then it will be released. It will move with the dollar in a very unique manner.
Okay.
It will move with the dollar in a very unique manner. The same time almost a dollar now diving is the same time that the cocoa prices will dive. It will jump even and become better than what it was.
Oh really?
Oh, I've actually looked at it. Very, very soon cocoa will be hitting 4,000. It's a heavy duty. And we understand it is coming.
But this year,
not this year. The city will begin to dive. When it begins to dive down, that is when the cocoa fall. They will come back with a different opening, and then they will lay a structure, and then immediately they will move it forward, and then they will go and come back and add extra 800.
I see.
As the
cocoa farmers,
they should just brace themselves for motion. Something is coming, which is very heavy now. And so many things, so I tell you people, as for me, I'm very direct with that one. I don't want to do pressure. I tell you, ahead of time, before you imagine, I've already said that. So that's how it is.
I see. Iti cocoa farmers, omoda nane esu no. Omo entwaso.
Exactly.
Na prophet Telvin ajeso wa kase enche mo besan sribium ama cocoa bag ba kokra no ebetumi ahete 4,000 Ghana cedis.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah, the radius ho. Prof twaso na say na obese come say there will be another party out of MPP no. Every day o can say I think say where can one? I think the third party na here for me was a second party no more for me.
I think it should be the second one.
Yeah. The base Abba. Now the other one na can say Kennedy Japan na obey this at the base no. Kennedy Japan so far no nyan show interest be Prof Washington comes to say Kennedy Japan on free MPP. Say the base here be. Don't want to say, oh, can they actually? One, the base, the faith, everyone could be saying. Can the Japan alignment with the base, so it is saying, send a man for can.
Okay. That's what you want to know. Okay. In time, as the Lord lives, the base will be like a loud noise and then it will fail entirely.
Oh,
A very loud noise. You know, as the Sutsu said, they said something. It said tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. So you hear the loud noise and then it will come crumbling down.
I see.
It is very quick and very fast. It will look like something. It will divide the whole system. It will create a whole thing. Later, me once at the base entry point, so they've placed MPP flag back on it. The office, they put MPP flag back there. So the logo, the base has become MPP base.
And you, I said, the Omudi Mrika Kwen and Goes Yaga.
It's, as you know, sometimes I don't want to say some things because later it will become somebody's father's political party problem.
Okay.
So that's it. So I'll leave that one for the base. Now, Kennedy Japan's involvement in the base will not really go into any foundation.
Okay.
It's a 50-50 decision. That is in between. It's been communicated in, but then 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's a game. Let's see how it goes. Maybe we can enter into it. It's basically that. But it's mainly, I don't want to expose you. Sometimes when people are doing something,
exactly.
I don't want to expose it. I want to deal with it. So then we are dealing with it. Now, secondly, the base is going to really be a very, as a saying go, the Napoleon Bonaparte said something. He said, do not distract the enemy when he's making a mistake. So basically, if you understand it from me. Now the next important thing is this Baumia Muhammadu Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Yeah.
That was a very, very amazing, wonderful man. But then as I speak to you, he will lose 2028 election. After he's done losing, 2033, I told you, we sit on a lonely
exactly.
Oh, yeah. The NDC, MP people will give him party letter. The party will give him a letter. And when they give him a letter, the letter was resign.
Okay.
Resign.
MP before Becca said, Dr. Baumia said, on resign.
Oh, yeah, they go and demonstrate in his house and everything. That he should resign. The party is noticed. It should resign. It should forget about the campaign for flag bearership. It should resign and let the other people take over.
Oh,
they will beg him to resign. They will ask him to resign
because Obenya 44%.
Yeah, he will lose. When he's done losing, they will now start to. We have to resign gradually. Or many people will know a team. He will not agree or not agree. It's a back and forth. They will ask him to resign.
Obe resigning.
The resigning part. Okay. Catalyst. Don't interfere with the catalyst. Leave the catalyst. Let it be fulfilled as the Lord is. So by the grace of God, that is the one important thing I want to also do.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the favorite quota. Prof. Minu United.
I used to know. Hey, papa.
So can you na? What's not there no becca? Who bet you let a man? So
resign.
That's not easy, innit? So, because the base thing that is ongoing like this, it's not going to go anywhere. Baumia will also not win, so it's a journey that goes on inconclusive. The timeline is set.
The actual Becca's on resigning is a Ebia Alan the base for the person mobile back in Tino. On resigning is any bear party name better ho. Now among selecting the Pafufrana, Prof.
And one of my
I see.
There will be a battle. The next battle is not battle for presidency, it's battle to remove him from being a flag bearer, yes.
Let's say when they cool pow.
It's an old thing.
So what won't you so what quite lesson when lose now o party members ne supporters actually let him say resign.
They say we should resign.
It will be a big blow.
Resign. It's not even easy.
Well, you're shaking now, Prof. Say, Middle East and Tokwano, saying soon.
The Middle East battle.
Exactly.
As I can 9 days. We'll be back to the playfield.
Okay.
Well, now they try to agree, they are not agreeing, then they are doing up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We'll be back there.
Because Strait of Hormuz, no, I said, I saw my BA.
Obviously, it is cloping, which means it is clo and pin. It's open close. 50-50.
And I saw maybe I said the same who's in the NDC.
Exactly, that's it. Is I tried to say a bit of mess on much breaks. On much break, then it will just boom. That's what we are getting to. Break, then we unleash. And then
Uber can say Ntokwana and said then impact biawo Ghana economy so. Nancy fu work or kakra make us say if next month that's Friday. For Beba form.
It will not break down our economy. The economy is doing perfect. Saturday times will not affect us. Russia-Ukraine war will die. And I told you that it will not be like Russia-Ukraine war. It will not turn into a situation where people will be crying. It will not be the end. Like, almost another dollar shot here, this thing is there, and this is there. Nah. It will just be normal. I said, she in cost, then everything just balances back to normal. So that's what we're entering into. Yes.
I see. I see. Ebusian for Accra 100.5 FM. Later on, no better Kwaku Sampa TV, PENDREAM TV, so na Kuja blessing, light alive. Ofiha. From baby, I can't connect the young football. No, na me pon call them say, you can't wait me Ukrainian and can't be sorry. Because Honna Ghana for a chain, Prof. 21 days in the last week per our meetings near interviews now. Obeka, no. Let's say any week per 21 days, no. A see, a song, Prof. Ushebuno. Ebeye.
Ghana
Ebeye Ghana Blasters na say ya pam your coach ya cover coach for back ama say only nam there's a manonia or only players say kasa no Blasters no Prof Ebeye.
I've explained it to you already. Now I looked at all the patterns of time. On themselves, they looked at the timeline with Otuado. And then I figured out the time pattern that Otuado was like a phoenix, and he had a specific gathering. When all the gatherings were together, they rose up from like a phoenix out of the ashes, which means they will lose all the friendlies, will not be appreciated, so we look like underdogs, and then we will shock everybody. That was a specific time pattern. Now, once that principle is broken, this one will not dive down with failure. It will stand. It will get some wings. That's what will breach it. When that breaches it, we will now start sinking during the World Cup. And interestingly, when I figured out the whole pattern of time, there's one thing we realized. What I want to do now, because any timeline I moved, the consequences were too great. It will shift us to another realm altogether. I moved this one, it will shift us to another realm altogether. It was a banter here, there, and all over the place. So I said, okay, let me focus on one thing. One thing is, if we colonize England, can we change the outcome of the future? That's the question I'm asking myself now. Because my main work is to colonize England. It's a very simple thing. It's focused.
England, they're still in that
yes. So in that condition, we can play our 3 matches, and then we'll temper with time to add the 4th one if we can colonize England.
Prof. Pacho, because group stages, no, 3 matches in the until eventually about 4th match.
Then we come home.
Hey!
We come home. You see, in that same pattern, we can create a penalty to send us elsewhere. It's not even any normal penalty. There'll be normal penalty we can get. We can get that one done. But then it will be like end of the operation. We'll go and end up in the penalty. We'll try to play the penalty. Then we'll come home. All those things are going to be created.
Prof, it is say no, say no, some creative. It is the
wait. We just have 4 matches. We'll colonize England alone. We will get to that point over there. We'll be able to turn some of the numbers up and down. That one, but the outcome will always remain 4 matches. We are back. That's as far as I'll be able to go. I've tried. It's not the patterns of time are so like it's so sensitive, and I'm looking at what happens tomorrow. As of the decision of today. So if I temper with time now and tomorrow bad things will happen, I'm not going to interfere with it. I'll leave it. And that's it. So I've explained it to you. It is 3 matches. We are returning back home. 1-0, 0-0, 1-0. Very simple business. We've added 1 match to it. We'll colonize England. That's my main aim. We colonize England. We lay their playing field. When we move from colonizing England, then maybe they take it from there. But then honestly, I'm yet to also fulfill certain works as well, because with the sports minister and 1 or 2 people, we have to get some things together. But based on what I have looked at from all patterns of time I've seen so far, there are more I could actually observe. But it's not just standing up blinking your eyes. It's not just normal like that. And then in the conclusion of the whole matter, this is the foundation as it stands now. As at today, 29th of April, Wednesday 2026, we have been able, if I should start work on one thing right now, we'll be able to get England colonized. We'll add 1 more match to the matches, and when we're able to complete in that angle, that's it. Our stage cry will just be small wins. Everybody's 1-0, 1-0, 2-1, 1-0, 2-1. That's our stage. Our group, that's the goals that we score. It's like that place, there's no goals there like that. It's a very tight corner. It's a lot of defensive corner. Everybody's playing defense game. Our coach also going to play defense in the beginning. They will not get anything done. That's the end of the whole story. So now when we go to the this thing right now, I want to sit with the ministers, finish that work, complete it, whatever we can interfere with and change. We can change. But now as I speak to you, based on the reality, I'm saying it ahead of time so you know. Anything you think is possible to be done, anybody that wants to pray, anybody that wants to do something should keep it up and push the plan. But we can interfere with patterns of time, so we don't have any worry. But at the conclusion of the whole matter, we can add 1 more match. The only goal I can have now is to colonize England, nothing more.
In England, then they say one candidate was so much to pay. I say, oh my God, that's
what my direction is based on.
Okay.
Yes. I put my direction on that angle, trying to map the necessary outcome, because the coach will play a different operation. It will bring my catalyst in later, but we can still get them into a goal in the second half. So that one we can still use it to colonize it.
And as it stands now, and that 29th April, you were 4 matches per year.
No, I'm not saying say net 29th April. No.
Say only I can say
in the see, Ghana was not going anywhere in the original timeline. So there's a branch of time where we get to the quarterfinals. That is the main branch of time. The branch of time that is created. Now they've interfered with the branch of time. We are back to the original time. So I explained this thing to you in the very beginning. That I'll go and check on that angle. Now that we are back in the original timeline, we will not go anywhere. But then in the original timeline, we started creating a pathway. That's where we are trying to still colonize England, because that's my main aim. Because if we colonize England, EPL is under our feet. If EPL is under our feet as Ghana, I mean, we are very interesting. As I say, your players don't have more value. So this is the best we can give them for now. If we start working, the outcome is in time. The original timeline is a strong grip. How long it took to map time? We have how many months now? 2 months or whatever to remap the whole timeline.
2 months, about 40 something. I can't be 40 or 39 days.
To map that kind of timeline and bring such numbers into it. It's not a joke. One said the timeline is such a thing. Say, and another country has replaced Ghana in the victory stage. Yes,
country Ben.
That's what black people represent. Maybe I'll reveal it as I'm going on, because I saw the replacement, but because my main interest is Ghana, so I was not continuing. I just forgot, because if we are being replaced and somebody else is mapping the time, this is how the timeline is. I was teaching them as we were coming. Once I told you about me who will be a living life be, you just know, not that you desire it, you just know that this life is mine. The idea be our planning or trim. The plan be organize it. While Tinas a pen and paper, you even saw yourself doing it, and you even wrote it down. But one day you see another person doing it exactly the same way. That is because it is the original timeline. Original timeline, the players can be changed, but the event is the same. What you say? So in an original timeline, if me, I'm supposed to be president, and I don't become president, another person will become president. All my visions and dreams I had, the person will fulfill it exactly.
I see.
What you say?
I see.
Yes, until black dominance in the World Cup.
And they say Senegal for.
And at the end of the day, that Senegal people also do and their own angle. Let's not push the prophecy too far.
Okay.
Let me come and explain my thing very well.
Okay.
Yeah, and easy, because that's how the pattern of time is. So say Ebane say, ABS say Obi NC Dine Skyscraper be NC Oxford Street. Nani Pano, it was you. You had the plan. You even saw Oxford Street. You had the thing in your head. Would you plan is a Messi Dine be man? They say, well, your orchestration. If you don't do it and your time elapses or you breach a catalyst, that's what will delay you. So when you breach and you're off the timeline, what will happen is that the next time you come there, another person will build the same thing you dreamt of. Exactly. It was your plan, it was your dream, but you see another person living in it. And you're like, and then now you dream the same thought. It's because it is the original timeline. Once the original timeline, the players can always be changed. The key operations, you can be replaced. If any one year a branch sample to interview me today, it would have been someone else doing it. But then it would have always come to pass. One way or the other, the two people will be there, because it's an original timeline. But if it's not an original timeline, then it is created, which means it's created purposefully on people's heads. When those players don't exist, the timeline will be shut off. What's an identity? Exactly. And when I'm saying players, not football players, I'm talking about key players in the world, like whatever it is that the scenario is. So the Phoenix principle is Otuado and then Ayu and all those players. Now, once that principle is breached, now we are falling into the pathway, what we call the harder day fall. I name each of the prophecy patterns now. You know, in this one, as you're upgrading, you have to be more creative. So it's the harder day fall. Now they will go in very happy. Initially they were supposed to go in like a phoenix. They will be dying. No hope. Ghana for you're forgetting Black Stars. Then they show up with surprises. Now they'll go in with hope,
happy.
Yeah, and there will be like a knockout. Then we come. So let's right now. But my I will. I'm here to do my final sitting with the people, the key players of the Ghana Black Stars, and then maybe we can interfere with certain catalysts.
Until we are no I
know they are me bar. Say I've told you an original timeline. To map that time is not possible. I can't change anything in the catalyst. It is breached already. So there's not much I can change about that. So the original timeline, we can interfere with one or two things and then give an outcome. But then, other than that, what I have told you earlier, take it down.
The ministers near the Adekura Bemunintia.
That's how we are going to take it. So I'll be very much involved in it. Don't worry, I'll be very much involved in it.
Movie no krana if he say Uncle Jai, because okay no money. But it's Ghana, and as somebody may actually think if I may promote players, and me I don't. Those players don't blast. They are not my people. So it's not like what I'm more interested in is in solving some typical issues that will bother them, not whether they get a playtime or not. Prof, yeah, that's it. Yeah, me no call. Friday all night, Bebaso.
Yes, Friday we are doing a prophetic all night, a very mega prophetic all night to conclude the financial operation month. And this month, the Bible said, I was young and now my old, I have not seen the righteous forsaken or a seed beg for bread. So we're dealing with financial breakthrough. So if you want a divine touch, it is a prophetic encounter for directions as to what to do, what business to invest in, what line to go. We'll look at your future by the grace of God and tell you which path to take by the grace of God on this Friday at Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction, Numu Anti Street on the Adenta Dodowa Road. So that is where we are. That's where Prophetic Life Embassy is. You can Google us Prophetic Life Embassy on Google or Prophetic Life Embassy Google Map, Uber and anything. Just put Prophetic Life Embassy and you'll be led straight over there by the grace of God. So that's Prophetic Life Embassy.
Yeah, the numbers
and then our phone numbers are 026 22 36 360 026 22 36 360 and 0256 290 320 0256 290 320. So we have when you Google Prophetic Life Embassy, the website will come. So on the website you can book appointment or anything, like, you know, location, everything is all on the website. That's it.
Prof, yeah, that's a papa. And the blaster say issue na and then someone they buy na mama bottle. There a man for sabotage your mind on a blaster so I didn't say move. But you better di Nyankopon.
Yeah, let me deal with those ministers. But the timeline, the way how far it is reached into that party, I'll just go after colonizing England. I will not be too ambitious going to chase after the whole timeline. Then later I wake up in the morning, then all the players are sick. Then they can't even play the World Cup. No, we won't play that game.
And that's it, Papa.
As the Lord lives.
PENDREAM TV.
If you're watching me, follow.
Just say Nakuja Walai
now TikTok. Follow me so that you not be misdirected. There's so many fake accounts.
The Citizen Show is up next.
And there's so many
Any prophet have
so many misinformation. Things I've not said. I said this at the number. Come and listen to the whole interview. So when you're done, you can know the difference between what I'm saying and what's
Abrantia Kwakusampe. Professor Cameron and Captain Abrantia Kwakusampe.
Yes.
Whenever I say PENDREAM TV, PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.